Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your daily reading for November 5th. Keep in mind that time is fluid, and Leo, this is your channel. We're going to start this reading off with a number to see what number Spirit is highlighting for you for the day, and you have number 4 with I am stable. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. Okay, Leo, some of you born on the 4th, doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. If you have not started seeing the number 4, you may definitely start seeing it on license plates, billboards, social media, wherever you see digits. Number 4, all about being supported. At this time, you are going to see a very strong highlight on the people that are reliable to you, dependable for you, the ones that you feel like you can give that energy back to. Leo, you have a very strong energy of the heart as you rule that part of the body. And I feel like for a lot of you, you are going to really see a very obvious energy where standing out, it's the energies that are reliable and the energies that aren't. Your angel that is with you is love and accept yourself, with thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance. Okay. So I feel like, because for some reason I'm feeling like a highlight or like an obvious energy, and I feel like you are going to see right in front of your eyes, like it's going to happen right in front of you, how the stability of being grounded in yourself, loving yourself, accepting who you are and what you bring to this world, what you look like, etc., all of that, and being stable within also attracts in those types of people and experiences. So a lot of self-love energy with this card coming through, especially with I am stable. Let's get you one more angel for the day, and you have synchronicity. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. Yes. So I feel like there is going to be a really nice energy you find yourself in today, where you don't only feel more stable in your own energy, but you're more open to the flows of life because you feel like they are not going to knock you off your game as much. Some of you may have just even been presented with something that felt like a test, and your self-worth energy, your self-love energy really is shining through in this way, and you're seeing how it is reflecting in your reality. This is one of the most high vibrational energies to sit in that self-love. So that's why I feel like this message feels like it's right in front of your face, because it will be in the physical. The mermaid that is with you for the day is hope. Yes, like hope restored. There's that beautiful rainbow coming down from that storm cloud. Yes, that is definitely the energy that I'm feeling. Thank you, mermaids, for bringing that into words with what I'm feeling. It's almost like very that rainbow is pretty obvious where it looks like it's disaster, you know? So I feel like something is going to happen here for you that makes you feel that renewed sense of hope. And a lot of you have been doing self-work. A lot of you have been working on your growth, working on your evolution, and it looks like something is going to happen in the physical outside of you and showing you that. So let's see what Metatron has here for you. I'm going to let him give some theme cards. For some reason, I wanted to work with his deck more strongly. I just was watching a bunch of stuff on the Gaia network, and I was intrigued a lot by Metatron, and I've always been intrigued by his energy, hence me having his deck for so long. So let's see what he has here for you. A rainbow energy. Healing. Pause to receive. Yes. This is beautiful. Some of you may have not been feeling good and are going to be feeling better. Some of you just feel that energy for yourself. A lot of you are understanding more of the alignment with that. Wow, double rainbow symbolism is absolutely insane that to the point where they came one after each other. That's where it's a little bit more creepy. Okay, next card out. Oh my gosh, another rainbow. Shut up. Priorities, building blocks for life. Yes, that's exactly what I was feeling. It's going to be so obvious who and what you should prioritize and who and what you shouldn't, because you're going to see it in the way these energies are prioritizing you, because you're going to start to understand, you're understanding so much more about your energy. And it's not only rainbows, it's the chakra alignment, feeling aligned within yourself and letting that energy rise. Okay, and let's see what else you have. Okay, Akashic Records. Yep, evaluation and review. I love that you got this card, because that's exactly what gave me the feeling to receive this deck. And I'm like, oh, I used to work with Metatron's deck all the time, and like a lot more stern in my readings, where he would present himself almost every time I read. And Akashic Records coming in, you know, like, forgetting what you forgot. It's like you're remembering something here. Something is coming into your energy, not only through you energetically, but physically. And with the Akashic Records coming in, it's going to feel like a familiar moment. And it can even feel a familiar moment, like a past life type of feeling, where like all of a sudden you remember how to love yourself. You remember how to stabilize. You remember what to look for. You remember how to bring your energy back to the light. And there's like a golden wing, angel wing type of energy, which is very interesting, because the angel wings are also here on this card, and they are the same color. Let's clarify this with his own deck. We have healing with Mother Earth, grounding and support. Yes, beautiful. A lot of you may be also unlocking your gifts as a healer in the physical, as you have worked on who you are and like reflecting on your energy. On priorities, we have New Dawn with welcome back. Yes. It's like forgot what you forgot, and now you're remembering. Welcome back. Yeah, the energy's like, yes, Leo, you once knew this before. As a child, as an adolescent, as a different soul even. And because Akashic Records goes to past lives. So there is going to be a very strong past life occurrence, synchronicity here, that feels like it is that welcome back energy from the universe, spirit, the inner knowing. And on Akashic Records, we have review and reflection. And this card says review and evaluation. Card number 2. Yes, something is going to be right in front of your face, and they're guiding you to sit with it and to absorb what's happening without attaching yourself to it. Wow. I have to clarify this row here. Why is the Akashic Records here to review and reflection? Yeah, there is something here. There's something like in the details. There's something in like the way this happened for you, or whom this happened for with you. Something like that. Let's clarify. Why is the Akashic Records here to review and reflection? Wake up call. Listen and take note. Yes, it's like in the silence, answers come. Oh, something is going to be like directly in front of your energy. My ear is ringing as well. Wow. Okay. Let's get the astrology cards. Because it looks like there is something that is going to just make sense. Something that is just going to click in your energy. Where you see almost like the universe or creation play out in itself within you. Okay. Let's get the astrology cards here. Pay attention to rainbow symbolism for sure. And like seashells. Could be something about seashells. Okay. First card out is air element with communicating. You are receiving messages directly from the divine here, Leo. Directly. You also have, hello, with Cancer energy, I feel. Love and accept yourself. There is a very strong type of internal alignment that is matching your reality. I'm surprised As Above, So Below didn't come out here from his deck. And you also have Grand Trine with Blessings. Yeah. It's going to be right in front of you. Too good to ignore. Too good to look away from. Like, you don't look away from a rainbow that is in a storm. You look at it in awe. You look at it as like, wow, finally, the saving grace, things along those lines. So there is definitely, I kind of want to prop these up and give Metatron's cards the view as well. So pay attention to conversations you are having around this time. I feel like there are shifts. I feel like there are surprises, and it looks like they're really beneficial to your energy, to your growth, and to also the way that you perceive life or certain experience, certain people, because I did feel that right in the beginning. I'm like, oh, there's going to be a highlight on something here, highlight on someone here. So let's get some details in the tarot theme cards here for you, Leo. First card out is Simply Love with the Six of Cups. Yes, this is past life energy. Some of you might talk to someone around this time, and the conversation is just like questionable, where you're like, hold on, do I know you? Or like, have I known you before? Or something like that. There is some type of like reflection on like past lives here. Familiar energy. Let's see. You have Manifest with the Magician. I love that the Magician came right underneath Love and Accept Yourself, because that is exactly the energy that's being felt here. And you have the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh. Wow. Pay attention to the number ones as well. Okay, so your self-love, a 1-1, wake-up call is 11. This card is number 10. I mean, you do have the 4s, but the 1s are definitely making themselves known here. And we are also upcoming the date of 11/11 in November. So there is definitely some beautiful movement happening for you in the heart, in the emotions here. A strong stabilization of your emotions. And it looks like there is a love offer that comes with it. You are going to connect to someone that you were meant to connect to, or you are going to reconnect with someone you were meant to reconnect to. And I say reconnect with a very broad way of saying that, because you have Akashic records here. The person doesn't have to be a past person in this lifetime. And if Akashic records wasn't here, I wouldn't say that. But it is. So, oh, and underneath the deck is the Two of Cups. Okay. Let us clarify. You manifested in something beautiful. Some of you may also like be finding, okay, you know, anybody watch that movie Soul? It's a Disney movie about the dude who thought like his whole life was like loving and playing jazz, and then like a bunch of things happen. This kind of reminds me of that movie where it's like finding love and finding meaning in life, and it like has a ripple effect and brings it to you. You guys got to watch that movie, Soul. It's such a good movie. It's so, so, so good. You will like it. Especially if, like, you're spiritual, you will like that movie. Actually, I'm about to rewatch that tomorrow or something. Okay, Six of Cups with the Eight of Wands. Yes, there is something happening through some sort of conversation. Keep in mind, these astrology cards are still in their row. Just because I put them up there doesn't mean that they're not in their row. I don't know if some people read with me as I go. But the air element of communicating was down here. Now we have the Eight of Wands, the conversation card, the energy taking off. I'm telling you, you're going to have a conversation where you're just like, what is going on? You may hear something that just, oh my goodness. Some of you may even have like had a dream about like meeting someone or talking to someone, and it ends up happening around this time. On the Magician, we have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get pretty good cards with the way this reading's coming through. Another number 1, the Magician to the Ace of Wands. And you have New Dawn with Welcome Back. Oh, yeah. Okay, Leo. And that would have been where Cancer, I feel, is at. So the fact that you have the alignment with the passion, with the feelings here, with the air element, the logic, the Mother Earth element with grounding and support. Yeah, there is something where you have stabilized yourself and there are gifts coming in. I mean, you have grand trine blessings that would be on this Ace of Cups. What is clarifying the Ace of Cups? The Six of Swords. Yeah, you are moving into a new timeline, and it looks like you are moving into a new timeline mentally, emotionally, physically. Six of Swords in this card specifically. Yes, this is a sword suited card, but they are in a boat in the water. So there is something that is coming into a trinity connection inside of you, body, mind, soul, in those strong alignments, remembering something that you forgot either in this lifetime or in past lifetimes. You know, it could be even so simple of like forgetting how to love yourself and then like remembering that power, remembering what it brings. And it looks like it's bringing you something outside of you. Okay, could be more than one outside of you thing as well, because you have 2 aces here. But nonetheless, with the Six of Swords, your energy is moving. Your energy is coming out of any type of feeling of defeat or unknowing. Let's clarify this and get your advice and outcome. On the Eight of Wands, we have strength. Yes. There is your energy, Leo. A lot of you may actually be like communicating differently now. The air element is there. I feel like for some of you as well, you could be coming into a sense of really strong alignment within yourself. Like really moving up like that consciousness chart, which would be the rainbow. This exact card shows our chakras of consciousness, of the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown. This is going in alignment with it. So something happened in your energy, Leo, there you are, with the strength card, that brought you into a new timeline. And with new experiences and new people and possibly new passions. On the Ace of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords. Beautiful. You do have that sense of detachment, yet in the energy of whatever beautiful things are happening. And on the Six of Swords, we have the Nine of Wands. Wow. Okay. So I definitely feel like you are having some sort of enlightened or epiphany moment here. And the fact that that Grand Trine is also where this Nine of Wands was, it's like you may have been resisting the movement of certain areas of your life or certain things in your life. And this energy is going to free flow in it because of what it brings, because of the way it's going to make you feel, because of how obvious it's going to be in front of you. Your advice is the Eight of Swords. Your advice is to not allow the mind to play tricks on you. Your advice is to separate yourself from the mind with the Eight of Swords. Now you have 888. Eight's been following you in the readings lately. And your outcome is the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, geez. And speak of the card. There you are. Yep. There is some sort of stability. Eight of Pentacles. There is some type of new effort towards a new reality here. You have unlocked some type of timeline and you're going to see it in the physical. And I feel like it's going to feel like that like rainbow feeling. And the universe is like, you know what to do. Keep aligning your thoughts, feelings, and efforts. Okay, let's clarify this one more time so we can get your advice and outcome clarified. Okay. On strength, we have the Ace of Pentacles, another number 1 on the Mother Earth energy. I'm really not surprised you got another ace, honestly. I felt that one right when I saw the strength card. I was like, oh, new timeline. Hello. Control. In the big deck, the strength card says control. So you have learned not to be like everyone else, or you've learned how to separate yourself and love yourself for your uniqueness. And some of you, that might come from a from a conversation, a possible client or someone that you meet randomly really gives you that, no, Leo, like, I feel impacted by you. I feel this, I feel that. You're a great person. And it looks like there are multiple different offers and opportunities. So that's why it does feel like there is a new timeline, new people, new passions, new paths. Queen of Swords with the Fool. Beautiful. There are those new paths. And on the Nine of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles and the stability. Okay. Although I feel like your energy is going to feel in the flow of this new timeline and the new creation that you are doing, not only for yourself, but in the physical and seeing it for yourself and these offers. I mean, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups as a theme card. So strong indication of new opportunities coming your way. The Ace of Cups did take the stronger position as the theme card. So could be hope for love, as you have had hope for loving yourself. And you see that in synchronicity. You do have Cancer energy with I feel. You could find yourself in like home-based scenarios or someone's home or in your home. There could be a moment that happens for you. 8 of Swords as your advice with the 5 of Cups. Wow. Oh my gosh. They're hitting you on like all elements. That's why it feels like such a new timeline, because your sword suit is clarified by a cup energy, giving you that don't let the mind play tricks on you, and don't let the feeling of your body of fear and anxiety get the best of you either. Strong energy, pessimism. And on the 8 of Pentacles as your outcome, we have the Chariot. Beautiful. You're moving down a new paths. And I don't feel like it's just, ow. Oh my gosh, I just hit my arm. I don't feel like it's just one new path. I feel like it's paths with an S. Paths for money, paths for people, paths for love. And it's like all of these things are to the mind's eye available to you, where, I mean, you have Akashic records, rest and reconsider to wake up call. That's those kind of videos that you come across when they're like, oh, you have to understand when you manifest, these things are available for you all the time. You just have to reach the frequency. Your energy has reached a frequency of newly available energy for you that is matching your self-worth, your love for yourself, the hope that you have in the goodness of what you can see. So let's clarify here. And you have the King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, as in like people energy. So like I said, there's going to be very strong emphasis on stable people towards you. So you could be getting some offers from people who are also in the position of being reliable, stable towards your energy. So let's see, your advice and outcome. Why is the 8 of Swords to the 5 of Cups there in the advice? And why is this the outcome? Okay, advice clarified by the Knight of Cups. Yeah. New passions, new purpose, new people. I don't know why that sentence is just in my brain. And with the advice coming through of the Knight of Cups, it's like allow yourself to feel the feeling of like loving life. I'm telling you, you got to watch that movie Soul if you have not watched that movie, because it has like a strong moral in that sense of just like finding things you love in life, things that lift you up, things that make you feel good about yourself. And on the 8 of Pentacles and the Chariot, we have the Page of Cups. Okay, we have all the cups coming through here. And you have Cancer with I feel. So I feel like you have some really good feel-good communication that also is going to ricochet in opportunities, offers, confessions. I mean, the Ace of Cups is here. That could be where people say something to you and it's heartfelt. You have heartfelt communication coming in. Your advice here, Knight of Cups, is to like show your heart back. For sure. You have the Queen of Swords here. It might not fully be that easy, but your outcome with the Page of Cups here does show that your energy is opening to sharing the love you have for yourself in what you do for work, in impacting people, connecting, making money, what you do for love, and exchanging energy and connecting to someone. It does feel like it is fully energetic, where this will play out in multiple different areas of your life. You have an ace in each position. Now, could all of this be coming from one individual or one opportunity? Absolutely. And how are you going to know what it is? It's stable. It's reliable. It feels safe. And not safe in the way of boring. It feels safe in the way of not anxious and not like overthinking, freaking out, those types of things. So pay attention to the number 8 because you have that a lot here, as well as the number 1s. You did get the number 4 too. So pay attention to phone calls, text messages, conversations you have, opportunities that come your way, offers that are given to you. Even if it doesn't seem like it holds much weight in the moment, you might be assuming that from people because maybe you are used to people being unreliable and someone gives you an idea and you're like, yeah, haha. Sure, we can do that. And then the back of your mind, you're like, I'm not doing that. And then they actually follow up. And you're like, oh, I didn't think you were actually being for real. So that could happen for some of you. All right, let's see what your ending oracle is from the Oracle of the 7 Energies. Very interested to see what you get. You get Body and Soul, card number 5. I am not surprised that you got that card, Body and Soul. That's kind of like what we were talking about the whole time. Of like understanding, having that connection. And I told y'all to watch the movie Soul. And it's right there. Okay, watch the movie if you haven't. I think it's on like Disney Plus or something. Okay, ready? Listen to this card. Extreme self-care is called for when you receive this card. Answer truthfully. Are you taking care of yourself? Your first choice may be take care of others before meeting your own needs. Check in with yourself. Are you experiencing halt, hunger, anger, loneliness, tiredness? This card is a signal that it's time to take a break from your current focus and get busy taking care of you because you are worthy of this care. What simple things require your attention so you can function optimally in your world and live your best life, a day at a time? Another message of this card hold is about how you live authenticity. How you live with authenticity. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This would annoy the crap out of me if I was listening to something and the person kept messing up. Okay, I'm sorry. Here we go. Can you be at ease within yourself, you doing you with pride and self-worth? Remember, you are a soul that manifests through a body, a spiritual being having a human experience. And that means you are here on purpose, even if there are days when you wonder about that. There is an intentionality to your being here now, just the way you are in this time in your collective story. Love it, accept yourself. Okay. You being here is important. For you are a precious being with a purpose, even if it seems elusive some days. Yes, a new dawn. Welcome back. Wake up call. It's like remembering something. Oh my gosh, this is crazy because that's what I felt in the beginning. I'm like creeped out by myself. Just know that life loves you. With that in mind, your job is to do your part to make your experience a healthy one. How can you nourish your body, mind, and soul is directly related to how you experience your life. It's time to put yourself first. Then everything will fall beautifully into place. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening. A reward, a blessing for having had put yourself first. And keep doing it. Keep continuing it because you're going to literally see physical, obvious evidence of the power in that. So this is what I have here for you, Leo. Thank you for being here and for watching. What a daily reading. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was going to do like a couple dailies this week, but I feel like this one was held a lot of weight. So we'll probably skip tomorrow. So like next 48 hours, time is fluid anyway. So that's what I have here for you, Leo. Thank you for being here and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell to all so you get alerted when a new reading from this channel goes out. And I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now.